What's going on, guys? It's Keefe. You know, one thing that has really intrigued me is just the rise of this OnlyFans platform. It really just confused me for the longest time. I was like, why would guys spend their hard-earned money on something they can get for free? So what's going on here? But in this video, I think I figured out the secret, and I want to talk to you about how this is only making the benefits of NoFap that much better. You're not going to want to miss this. Now, before we get into that, I made this channel to help men create their ideal lives through self-mastery. So if you're a guy who's out there who's looking to level up, become a high-value man, hit the subscribe button and bell icon. I put out new videos every single day to help you create your ideal life. Now let's get into this video. So a while back, I made a video talking about OnlyFans. I'd answered a fan's question who wanted to know about the subject. And so what I said was I felt like the reason that people paid for OnlyFans was there was this sense of an investment involved. And I do believe that's true. In fact, if you want to watch that video, I'll link to it in the description box below. But in this video, I want to get deeper because I think I really understand this and I want to hopefully motivate you. This video is designed to motivate you if you're on NoFap or if you're considering getting on NoFap. So the real reason I believe that people are investing in OnlyFans and why it's becoming more and more popular is whereas traditional pornography gave you the visceral sexual fulfillment. You got that sexual gratification, the lusty kind of thing. OnlyFans has taken it to this place of your own investment in the thing as well as your intimacy with the person. You get this more intimate connection. It's like fake intimacy, whereas traditional porn was fake sex. So now we've doubled down on the fake shit, right? So now it used to be you'd want to talk to a real girl for real intimacy, but you could get the fake sex. Now you can get fake everything. And so that to me is the real reason why this has become so popular. One interesting thing to point out about this is this obviously shows that guys are clearly more concerned with getting intimacy than sex because we're willing to pay for the intimacy, right? And so it's just an interesting thing to note about guys is that we're clearly very driven for our desire to have intimacy. The problem is in order to get the intimacy from a woman in real life is you have to get your crap together because you have to be the kind of guy who's worth having intimacy with. You got to understand that you are not, as a human being, you have inherent self-worth as a person. But to another person, you have to give them the value they're looking for. You understand the difference? It doesn't mean that you are intrinsically flawed. It means that in order to get a certain result out of life, you have to go be a certain person. So you're great as a human being. You were born a human. You have self-worth for that. But if you want to get a woman to see you as worth being intimate with, you got to go get your crap together. So what this OnlyFans thing has done is it allows guys to say, screw that. I don't want to get my crap together. I'd rather sit here, play video games and wallow in my self-pity, and I'll just pay for this OnlyFans thing. And so this is where the power of this has come from. But what I want to talk to you about here is how this has made the benefits of NoFap that much better because you're just separating yourself from the pack that much more if you're on NoFap. Understand, guys, the biggest benefit of NoFap, and I've made videos on NoFap benefits and how they come in and things like, you know, your testosterone goes up, you feel more confident, more grounded, more masculine, all those good things. The real big benefit, the biggest benefit, in my opinion, is you are rejecting the artificial world in favor of the real world. In essence, you are accepting the call to adventure. This is the modern call to adventure. You are rejecting the pleasure-seeking artificial world in favor of truly making yourself into something. And this is just attractive, and this just actually gives you purpose and happiness in the world, which is something that these guys are rejecting in favor of taking the easy way out, paying for fake intimacy, watching fake sex. You are committing to the real path, and this is just separating you that much more. Like I said, this video is about motivating you if you're on NoFap. The benefits of NoFap are only getting that much more because everyone else is getting less and less. They're getting worse and worse. The standards are falling. And the cynical part of me, the dystopic kind of part of me is like, man, this is like the world's fucked, you know, men are just really screwed. Like, what are we doing? There is literally no place too low. There's no level too low that we won't go there. And, you know, you can feel bad about that. You can complain and really want to help guys and raise the standards here. But at the end of the day, neither you nor I can change somebody else. I can put a video out and hopefully inspire guys to take changes in their lives. But at the end of the day, the change is your choice. So I'm not going to sit here complaining about the fact that men want to invest in making themselves just simps to a woman on the internet. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. That's just going to make my life that much better because I'm going to keep working on myself, and you're going to keep doing the same if you're on NoFap, and just watch the results come in. Think about it from a woman's perspective. If you got this bigger and bigger pot of guys who are just feeling like victims, who are complaining about their lives, who don't have their crap together, they don't have their diets down, they're not hitting the gym, they have no purpose, they have no idea what they're doing, and they're just feeling like complete victims. They're complaining all day, and so they go on the internet and spend money to get a woman to make them feel like they're worth something because they have no self-worth, and they haven't put in the work to make the world want to accept them. So look at the two comparisons here. You've got that kind of guy, and then you've got you, and you're putting in the work. You're committed to being something great. You're on your purpose. You're doing big things. You have goals. Who do you think is going to be the more attractive option here? Who do you think is going to be the one who's probably going to make more money? Who do you think is going to do better with women? Who do you think is going to be happier? The one who's rejecting real life, or the one who is accepting real life? You are accepting real life by rejecting fake sex, fake intimacy, and committing to doing something big with your life. So you should take pride in that. And that is such a big deal to understand, guys, is every guy is getting, the standard is just getting so low that you don't have to do that much to be great. So really, guys, at the end of the day, just keep focusing on you, keep focusing on your improvement, and watch the benefits come in. Trust me, it can take some time. There's something called the compound effect that really might help you to understand if you're somebody who's really working on themselves. And sometimes it can feel like you're not getting anywhere, and you look around and you see these other guys who are just giving into their pleasure seeking constantly. And you can start to wonder, is this really worth it? Well, trust me, it pays off over the long term. There's something called the compound effect, where the more consistent actions you take over time, they really start to pay off. It's an exponential curve. It's not linear, it's exponential. And you just explode in growth. So just keep working. Keep working on your body. Keep working on your money. Keep working on your purpose. Keep aiming in that direction. Watch the results come in. Now, to any of you who are out there who are really wondering, okay, I totally get it. You know, the real world's great and all that, but if the artificial world is really that easy, it's so easy. I can just spend some money and sit on my bed and get this fake intimacy from this woman, or fake sex on Pornhub, or whatever it is. If it's really that easy, why shouldn't I do it? Well, the thing is, just because it's easy doesn't mean it makes you happy or makes you fulfilled. In fact, oftentimes that's the opposite. Usually the thing that tests you, that builds you, is what gives you fulfillment. The thing that makes you happy in life is going out there and proving you're worth something, discovering who you are. And you're not going to figure that out in the comfort of your bedroom. You got to go out there and make something of yourself. And so you look at these guys, and I mean, honestly, would you be spending money on fake intimacy to escape from your real life if you were actually happy? So that's the truth of it, guys, is understand a lot of guys are choosing a path, and this is the part where I do kind of feel bad for them, is they're trapped. They feel they're kind of like trapped within themselves. They don't even know how to get out of their own, this web they've weaved for themselves of unhappiness and just going downhill further and further. And if they'd only just accept the call to adventure, reject this, and really go make something of themselves, they'd find that happiness that they're seeking in all these things. But at the end of the day, again, I can't control that. I can only control me, my actions. So I'm going to go out here and make the most of myself, and you should do the same. So keep working on yourself. Watch the results come in. Every other guy's going to keep falling down and getting worse and worse. The standards are lowering, and you're just going to keep rising, and you're going to stand out that much more. You're going to be that much more exceptional. So be excited for the future if you're a man who's committed to his purpose on NoFap, getting his crap together. Now, guys, if you like this video, you'll want to check out this video I made on stop chasing girls. I'll put that video right here. I'll also put the complete playlist I made on the subject of NoFap right here if you want to check that out. Guys, thanks for watching. If you got something out of this video, give me a like so I can reach more guys through the algorithm, and hit the bell icon and subscribe button. I'll talk to you tomorrow.